Okay, today we're going to talk about calculating your hourly wage. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, and most of us kind of get it right off the bat. But just want to go over a couple things. So let's say, for example, you are getting paid $11 per hour. So if you work 40 hours, in 2 weeks, so you're just going to take your $11 and you're going to times that by 40. And just so you know, I'm not cheating. Okay, so I'm going to take the 40 times 11. So that's $440. So in 2 weeks, you've earned $440. Sometimes what people do, or businesses do, is if you're having to work one of those, unpleasant type shifts. Let's say, for example, you have to work in the evenings or on the weekends. Sometimes they give you a little bit more. So let's say, for example, your hourly wage is, let's leave it at the $11 per hour. And let's say, for example, if you have to work on the weekend, they might pay you a little bit more, and so they'll pay you, let's say, $12 an hour, give you an extra dollar for each hour that you work in the weekends. And in evenings, most families like to be at home during the evenings with their kids, etc., and so they'll hire people to work in the evenings. So again, it's not a real great time to work. So they may, also give you a little bit of a bonus, and so they may charge you, say, $11.50 or pay you $11.50 per hour. So let's say, for example, Sally, in 1 month, let's say she worked 60 hours regular time, and she worked 2 weekends, right? Saturday and a Sunday. So let's say she worked 8 days each day on the weekend, so 16. So she worked 32 hours on the weekend. And then for evenings, she did a couple of evening shifts just to help out. So let's say she worked 10 hours in the evening. So calculator, you're going to take the 60 hours times the $11 that she gets paid, which is $660. You're going to take the 32 hours that she worked and multiply that by $12. Okay, and then you're going to take the 10 hours that she worked in the evenings. And so we're going to multiply that by $11.50 she gets paid, which is $115. So then to calculate gross income, I'm going to take 660 plus the 384 plus the 115, and we get 1159. Okay. Sometimes they also want to, people want to know what their hourly wages. Like say, for example, they're on salary, but they want to know what their hourly wages. They can do some math for that too. So let's say they've earned $1,500, and they worked, let's say, I don't know, 120 hours. So to calculate their hourly wage, take the income and we'll divide that by hours worked. And that will equal the hourly wage. So in this case, I'm going to take the $1,500 and I'll divide that by 120 hours. Divide that by 120. 12.50. So this person will make $12.50 per hour. Alright, so here's what I'd like you to do for me today. Take a look at new workbook. On page 11, 13, do questions 1